I'm taking over. One day this will be my channel and not yours. It means I have a legitimate reason to be here. Shut up or I'll go on TCT and get more views than you. I am no Japanese man, therefore I'm totally awesome. Okay, let's get one thing straight. I did not give Luke illness. Okay, maybe I did, but I didn't do it willingly. I didn't do it on purpose, and it's not my fault that he chose to be around me when I was struggling to breathe. I just wanted to get that out of the way first of all. It is me, as you can see, it is Billie, your Monday girl. That sounds like some kind of 70s girl band, the Monday Girls. It is week 127, I do believe, which means it is Inventions week, if the list on the ICN page is correct. Which means that I'm going to be talking to you today about some inventions. I was going to talk to you about an invention that I made, but the problem about that, the overriding problem with that statement is the fact that I haven't made any inventions. I used to try to when I was little. Like, my favourite game was, like, my mum had these big bags of bamboo barbecue skewers, and I used to like to cut them up and fasten bits of straw onto them and use a little bit of thread and make a little fishing rod. They never worked, of course, but it was fun to make them. That is the closest I ever came to making an invention. So I'm going to talk to you about some of the inventions that other people have made that I've liked. I would like to be going out there and saying that my favourite inventions are things like, you know, penicillin and air conditioning and things that have really helped the human race progress and get better. But I'm really shallow. So my favourite invention isn't things like that, although last week I could have murdered for a fucking bag of penicillin, I swear to you. So my first favourite invention is the good old trusty hairbrush. You see? It basically consists, if you haven't seen one before, of usually a handle with a flat bit on the end. On one side of the flat bit there are usually a lot of spikes, usually with little bobbly bits on the end, so you don't rip your scalp open. And basically you just do this with the hairbrush on your hair, and it makes it all nice and clean and tidy, which is a really good thing. Hairbrushes are very important to me. You wouldn't guess it some days, but they are. The second invention that I want to show off is probably the most sacred item that I own ever, apart from, you know, this guy. It's this. Ow. Point shoes. Anyone who knows the first thing about me knows that I am a massive ballet tard. I get into real trouble about it at uni because we do a lot of contemporary work in dance, and I always try to put a little ballet twist on it, and I get into real trouble about it. It's like, Billie, for fuck's sake! You are not allowed to do tombies. This is a normal fall. I'm like, okay, I can't help it. It's in my training. Well, break your training. It's gotten so bad that the point of the new essay we're doing is breaking your dance training. That's how bad my ballet training has got to the class. So, yes, point shoes are amazing. I'm going to say this once and once only because I get really annoying when it comes to this. You should never go on point if you are not trained, if your teacher hasn't said specifically that you can go on point. You can break your foot, you can severely damage yourself. Rant over. Basically, point shoe. They're really awesome. Box, shank, ribbons, elastic sometimes, because I have weak ankles, I think. Very dirty on the inside. My point shoes aren't really all that broken in. I mean, normally with point shoes, if they're worn in properly, this bend should be like here. But it's not, because I'm actually really shit at point. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it if I'm so shit, but you know. I might do a whole video on point shoes one day. That'll be interesting, won't it? The point shoe. I'm gonna piss off before you all try and kill me out of boredom. Bye bye.